Hey, Dan from Monmouth Millwork here. Today we're going to be talking about the Ultra Series Door by Kolbe. Now, it's a great door. There's a ton of versatility, a ton of options available with it to really personalize it and make it your own. It's a truly furniture grade product that's going to stand the test of time and look beautiful on day one all the way to year 30, no problem. So let's get into the details. But before we do, if our channel helps you, if you find these videos beneficial, please subscribe to the channel. We make this content to put that information out there, and you subscribing helps us and helps us make more. So Kolbe Ultra Series, this is an outswing door, but they make outswing doors, they make inswing doors, they also make sliders. Today, this one that I'm showing you here is outswing. The inswing is gonna have pretty much most of the same features to it other than one swings out, one swings in. So the interior, this one's misty gray, beautiful paint options that are available with Kolbe, beautiful stain options that are available with the Kolbe Ultra Series. So you can really do quite a bit color-wise. You can also pick an array of species, and what we really like about Kolbe is they are kind of one of those companies out there that it's just ask. If there's something that's not in a standard offering, ask and they'll see if they can do it. That's really a cool part about working with Kolbe windows and doors. And the Ultra Series really magnifies detail. It's all about details when it comes to Kolbe products, and that's why we work with them and partner with them. So the Kolbe Ultra Series hinged door, what is it made of? What is that, and why is it important to you? The Kolbe hinged door Ultra Series is going to be an extruded aluminum clad wood door. Now, it's essentially a wood door that is protected with a shield of extruded aluminum on the panel, the slab, as well as the frame. Now, that gives you the benefit and the warmth of wood and those natural aesthetics with the protection and the low maintenance features that are so beneficial to an aluminum clad product. This color here, again, this one's misty gray. You can see that beautiful paint finish that they put on the inside. It's not like just that spray orange peel finish on there. It's really a thoughtful finish process that they put into place, whether it is one of their factory finish paints, one of their factory finish stains. Again, array of species available on all of those. So you can really customize and nail it down to exactly what you're looking for with that when that comes to the interior finish. But it's not just about the interior finish, it's about what holds it, right? So this is the glass here on this one. You have a sandblasted glass on here. You have about 7 standard options available to you with patterned glass. If you're looking for something out of the box, if there's a specific glass that you need or a specific glazing type that you require, again, just ask and they absolutely will come to the table and work on it. They're all about engineering. They're all about allowing people to do exactly what they want for their home, to personalize it. That's what this brand is all about. Now, you can see here, this is the glazing bead. This is what holds the glass in place. On this one, we were going for that modern feel here. So we went with a square glazing bead on the inside. You could do ovalo. You could also do a beveled glazing bead, which is kind of just like a 45-degree angle on there. Nice touch depending on what you want to do. But we combine that with a 4.5-inch simulated divided light bar on the inside, or they call it performance divided lights. But you can also choose the profile on that, whether it's an ovalo, whether it's beveled, or whether it's a square edge on the inside to match those. It really offers a lot of customization from that 4.5-inch to a 2-inch, a 7/8, 5/8. Like, there is a range of widths as well as profiles to go along with the glazing bead to have that door meet a look from ultra modern to very traditional. You can really mix and match to make that door what you want it to be. One of the other features that I think is really nice when it comes to Kolbe is the ability to customize the style width. So you can adjust your styles. Styles go up and down. You can adjust the rails. The rails go left to right in the door slab. So you can go all the way down to 3-inch styles. That really adds maximum glass and really offers a beautiful view. So if you think about not necessarily this door, but if say you have a twin door and you want to have some really narrow styles with it, to have that small double door option in there, that it's a 3-foot wide door but 2 panels that move, they can do that and they can make it look right instead of a 4.5-inch style, that 3-inch style, to really customize, really make it your own. I know I'm saying customize a lot, and that's because that's what they're all about. They're all about giving that client exactly what they're looking for. So you can see there is a ton of options available when it comes to Kolbe Ultra and their doors. And that doesn't just stop at the wood features of the door or the glass features. That also includes the hardware mechanisms. So you can get a multi-point locking mechanism with a Kolbe product. You can choose from an array of brands to go along with it. They have a ton of options standard out of the catalog, some of which are available with Kolbe or others that can be retrofit to a Kolbe door. But multi-point lock isn't where it ends. You can also get into just a double bore or no prep, mortise box. Like, there's a ton of options out there where folks sometimes use these as entry doors, which is kind of a cool option when you think about it, especially where we are. We're in New Jersey, and that coastal application really matters. We're about, I don't know, 2 miles or so from the Atlantic Ocean, and the aluminum clad exterior finish really is important on coastal application products. So to have a door that has very little maintenance on the outside in a coastal application used as an entry door can really be a good idea. So that really covers the inside of the door. Let's go ahead and talk about the outside now. So we talked about hardware, but what about the hinges? And when you think about this door is an outswing door, how does that work with the hinges? How is that kept in a way that the door is secure if the hinges are right there? Well, these are NRP hinges, a non-removable pin hinge. So there is nothing in that door that someone's just going to be able to pop that hinge off and take the door off of itself. One of the other benefits of a Kolbe Ultra door is these are adjustable hinges. So over time, the house settles. If it's a new construction house, or if something happens that you need to adjust that door, a simple Allen key is going to move that door up and down or left and right for easy adjusting to ensure that it performs exactly the way you want it to perform. Now, the Kolbe hinge door, again, this one's outswing, so I'm going to pull it out here. You can see this is 1.75 inches thick. That's the standard, but you could do a 2.25 thick door. Again, when we talk about like that entry door option, you might want to consider doing the 2.25 inch thick door. That's a nice option, has a good feel, really creates a presence for that space. There's a multi-point locking mechanism, as we talked about earlier, available. You don't have to do the multi-point lock. If you want to do like a thumb press pitcher style handle set, that's available as well if you wanted to choose to use this as an entry door. And one of the other real cool benefits about a Kolbe product is you could do panels on this door. So say you looked at this door and you were like, well, I really like the idea of the door, but we want to add a little level of privacy, or we want to have an option that it looks like an entry door. We could add panels, like from the halfway point or the 3/4 point. A lot of options available with that, adding panels to a door to just really create some interest along the way. Now, extruded aluminum clad is what's available on the Ultra Series. You can go all the way to a 70% fluoropolymer finish with an AMA 2605 rating. That is the best possible finish you can put on extruded aluminum clad, is an AMA 2605 finish, and that is what can be on here. Now, you'll see on the outside we have this beautiful beveled edge. And that beveled edge is what is standard for the Ultra Series. That is kind of the one limitation when it comes to a Kolbe aluminum clad hinged door, is that beveled edge when we're talking about specifically the Ultra Series. In Vistalux, it's always going to be square. In Ultra, it will always be beveled. Now, why do they do that way? It's because that's how the extrusion is made. That's what it is. There's not an option for an ovalo or a square edge. It's always going to be a beveled edge on the exterior of the stile and rail. It's always going to be a beveled edge on the exterior of their performance divided light or simulated divided light. There's different casing options available on it. So clad casings, ton of options. This is their standard brick mold option, 2-inch brick mold, but You can do flat. They have different curves on their casings, a lot of opportunity to explore, and a ton of colors to choose from. This one's cider, kind of a cool orange color there. We're in October, so it's Halloween season, right? It's a great color for that time of year. And there's a lot of opportunity to explore and customize a Kolbe product, from the performance divided light bars to hardware to panel options to casings. There's a ton of opportunity to make it your own, including different glazing options. So that's the exterior of a Kolbe Ultra product. It's something that definitely should be considered. If you're building a home or you're renovating a home and you're looking for something that's going to stand the test of time, something that's going to be a lifetime decision, that this is the home we're going to be in, this is something that we really want to speak to quality and customization, this could be the right door for you. If we can help you on your project, please contact us. info@monmouthmillwork.com. We'd love to discuss your project. We'd love to help you. I hope this video has been helpful. Let's talk soon.